Okay, so the easiest way to ensure that you're going to have a really beautiful 3D print is to make sure that there are certain things that you've thought about when you first designed your print. And I want to review some of those things with you right now. So let's say I'm inventing this amazing invention that's going to change how people do things. I don't know what it's going to do, but that's what I'm going with. I'm going with it's going to change how people do things. I'm going to make it a little taller. I'm going to rotate it. Oh my God, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I'm going to copy. I'm going to make a couple more of these guys. 2, 3. I'm actually going to move these around. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Nah, I don't want that one. That's a delete. I'm going to move this over here. And I'm going to make it a little taller. Fantastic. And actually, I'm going to use Shift and make those holes. And then I'll show you what just happened. I'm going to group them. And wow! I've invented this amazing thing. It's called the super clip. But before I can 3D print the super clip, I have to make sure that as much of this design is grounded as possible. That didn't come out right, but let me show you what I mean. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to kind of rotate it around. And I want to make sure that number one, that as much of it is on the bed as possible. So for instance, if you are designing something that is like a tall cylinder, like something like this, and it's going to be like super tall, and it's going to have this block kind of come out of it or whatever, you should make sure that maybe something like this is stronger if it's actually on the bed like that. Like it might be a better print. I just made it huge, but it might be a better print if more of it, I am not a Tinkercad expert, it might be a better print if more of it is down on the bed versus just a little bit of it on the bed because it's so long. So try and rotate your object so that as much of its surface area is on the bed as possible. Okay, back to my super clip. I've looked at it, I've spun it around, and I see that, yep, everything's attached as it should be. I don't have any like floating objects that I think are attached. If I zoom out, I look at it and then they look attached, but if I zoom in, there's like a little bit of air between them. You want to avoid that. Okay, my next thing is I have to save this using a name that the 3D printing team is going to be able to find. So I'm going to go up to Design and Save. Right now it's called Funky Garris. Like that means nothing to us, right? I'm going to go to Close. And it should pop up right here, Funky Garris. Again, not a name that means anything to us. But if you go to this gear where it says Actions, you're going to see Properties. And that's where I need you to do the following. You're going to call it by your first name, last initial, Heather W, dot, your teacher name, in this case it's Harrington, dot, and the name of the invention. The super clip. All right, so now I've got your first name, last initial, dot, your teacher's name, dot, and the name of the invention. I'm also going to move this to public because that way our team is going to be able to see everything it needs to see. And I'm going to click Save Changes. And you should see, excellent. This clip, you can see I've been fooling around with this. You can see that this clip is now saved properly. It's made public. And the next screencast is going to show you how to upload it to a file where it can be hopefully verified for approval. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.